and welcome to the annual Community Christmas Sing and Tree Lighting. I'm Arushi Badola.
And I'm Colin Jenkins. Thank you for joining us as North Canton kicks off the holiday season. Today we are hosting the 63rd Annual Community Christmas Sing and Tree Lighting from our own studio here at Hoover High School. Everyone is excited to see what tonight has in store. But before we get to that, let's visit some of North Canton's youth to remind us of the magic and wonderment that this season really does possess.
That's right. NCTV staff asked second graders at Northwood and Claremont to write letters to Santa, and there were no limits to their Christmas wish lists. Let's listen to some of these second graders' wishes.
Dear Santa, Christmas is about giving poor kids toys, delicious dinner, and then spending time with your family and friends, and having a lot of fun. I want a Nerf gun and a new hat, a puzzle, and having a brand new pair of gloves. Love, Lane Snyder.
Dear Santa, Christmas is all about world peace. It is not only about presents, it is about getting together and celebrating with friends and family. You will need a warm coat, gloves, and a hat. Some people go to church on Christmas Eve to learn about Jesus. Christmas is about people that don't have any presents, so some people donate their gifts. I love you, Santa. Love, Ian Schenk from Claremont Elementary.
Dear Santa, hello. I heard that it is almost Christmas. I am so happy. Santa, I have been a little bad at home because I threw a fit. I'm really sorry and I felt really bad. I would really like a JoJo Siwa alarm clock, for a real friend, and a kitchen set from you. I love Christmas. It is my favorite season. I love the snow, I love making food for the reindeer, and I love you so much. Love, Brendan Ash, from Claremont Elementary.
Dear Santa, hello. I believe in Santa because every year I leave you cookies and Mom and Dad always go to sleep. I have been really good because I would be sad if I got on the naughty list. Also, I've been a tiny bit of a non-listener to my parents because they stress me out, but mostly I've been good. I would really like a real cash register and a hover tracks with a Bluetooth speaker from you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love, Lily Doss from Claremont Elementary.
Dear Santa, this Christmas, I hope we get peace and presents. It is also about giving to others and celebrating Jesus, Santa, Christmas, and being kind to each other. Also spending time with family and friends to celebrate Christmas together. I can't wait until Christmas. I love to celebrate with family and friends. Love, Brooke Dillon from Claremont Elementary.
Dear Santa, I have been helpful at home. Can I have a smartwatch and a hoverboard? And I want 2 more Elf on the Shelves. Can I have a new pair of headphones that are green? Can I have candy, please? Can I have 30 bath bombs? Love, Aubrey from Northwood Elementary.
We heard from a few of the second graders and will check back in later to make sure Santa receives their messages. But before we do that, let's discuss a few of the events taking place during this North Canton tradition. As always, your favorite Christmas tunes will be performed by the Hoover HiNotes and Hi-Los, and there will be a special visit from Mr. and Mrs. Claus. All of this will be followed by the annual lighting of the tree with Mayor David Held in the North Canton Chamber of Commerce.
This successful event is made possible with the help of many people, including the mayor and his chamber. A special thanks goes out to the North Canton JCs for the delicious hot dogs, cotton candy, and popcorn, the Main Street Grill for providing hot chocolate and cookies that would even make Santa jealous, the chapel in North Canton for the coffee that kept us warm, and the hot soup provided by the Pine Cone gift shop. Thank you to all of this evening's sponsors for helping bring the city of North Canton together this holiday season.
Feeling the spirit of the holidays, many people who attended the event also had the opportunity to donate money or new children's winter clothing and blankets to benefit the Children's Network of Stark County. A warm thank you goes out to all of the community members who donated this year. People are beginning to fill Bitzer Park, which means it's time to grab a hot chocolate and get comfortable. But before we listen to some of the caroling provided by tonight's groups, let's hear some more Santa's letters from our own North Canton second graders.
Dear Santa, hello. I hope you are feeling well. I have been really good because I have been obeying my teacher and my mom and dad. I would really like an Ezekiel Elliott jersey, an Ezekiel Elliott helmet, and a JT Barrett helmet. Love, Alex from Claremont Elementary.
Dear Santa, hello. How are you doing? I've been really good because I'm listening to all of my teachers. I would really like a colorful microphone. I would also like a stand for my iPad. I would like a Cowboys fidget spinner as well as a Cavs one. I would also like a Des Bryant jersey as well, and I really hope that you come this year. Love, Evan from Claremont Elementary.
Dear Santa, can I tell you what Christmas is about? Christmas is about spending time with your family, giving to others, love, and celebrating Jesus. Do you understand? I hope you do. Please make this Christmas peaceful, and please make everybody have a good Christmas. Do you have all that stuff? Can you donate a Christmas dinner to the poor people? Please and thank you. You're the best Santa. Love, Eden Morgan from Claremont Elementary.
Dear Santa, I would like a skateboard that I will do tricks on, and I will slide down my hill. I also want a Minecraft game for my class and a real dog. Finally, I want a Nerf gun 25. Sincerely, Michael from Northwood.
Dear Santa, I would like a new Fitbit cover. I would like Legos. I have been really good this year. I want a Hatchimal and a pillow and a board game, please. Merry Christmas. From Alexa.
Dear Santa, I hope this Christmas is going to be a great Christmas, and me and my family are going to set you cookies with milk too. And I want a TV, video games, and an Ozmo with numbers and words. Love, Caitlin from Claremont.
As you can see, everyone in North Canton is excited for Christmas. The magic of Christmas reaches all, whether you're 5 or 75.
Now, let's head over to Bitzer Park to hear Doug Lane of the North Canton Chamber of Commerce, followed by the Hoover HiNotes and Hi-Lows.
We do want to thank the city administration, all the city departments that donate their time this evening, the North Canton City Schools for the Hi-Lows and the HiNotes, TV 11 that you'll be able to watch this a little later on television, and those of you who do maybe have a troop member that's overseas or even stationed here in the country, if they went to Hoover, when this is available, make sure you send them the link, and that way they can relive some of their high school days by watching the community Christmas sing and maybe feeling like they're part of the community around this time of year. Also, Humbert Sanitary Service for helping support us this evening. So right now, without further delay, under the I'm trying to think of the right word, the direction, the tutelage, she's their mentor. Patty Gruel is here, and here are the HiNotes.
earlier today.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Thank you. Next. Candle glow.
We light the candles of Hanukkah for 8 nights in a row. We light the candles one by one, sunsets afterglow. Candle glow, glowing in our hearts. Candle glow, Hanukkah now starts. We light the candles of Hanukkah, with family, friends rejoice. We all join in, with heart and soul and voice. Candle glow, glowing in our hearts. Candle glow, Hanukkah now starts. Candle glow, glowing in our hearts. Candle glow, Hanukkah now starts. Candle glow is in our hearts.
You are welcome here. Thank you. You are welcome here. One.
Dark and wintry evening, lighted by a distant star,
do it on time? Time? Yeah. Rudolph Frost. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. And
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Frosty the snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow.
Hey, hey moon, it's funny how time just flies. Yesterday we were just kids, hanging in the sky, staying up all night. Hey, hey moon, do you ever get a tear in your eye? When you think about the time that God came down, I couldn't help myself, I had to shine so bright. I remember that newborn baby and the wise men that traveled so far. That's when I knew I was made for a reason. I feel like the luckiest star. Hey moon, hey moon, it's funny how things have changed. I wish that they could see the things we've seen before the colored lights and the Christmas trees. Hey, hey moon, so many are still searching for signs. God is stirring in their hearts, they will lift their wandering eyes and see us shine. Then they'll remember that newborn baby and the wise men that traveled so far. They'll know they were made for a reason. I feel like the luckiest star. Hey moon, hey moon, hey moon. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
Don't take away my Christmas stocking. Christmas stocking. Oh, Santa, Santa, it's that time again. And time for family and time for friends. But oh, Santa, Santa, I must admit, I'm not quite ready for your yearly visit. Oh, Santa, Santa, now I must confess. Oh, Santa, Santa, I have done my best. But sometimes not, it feels better than nice. And sometimes sugar tastes better with spice. You can take away the kiss in my car. You can even take away my caviar. You can take away my Christmas dress. Don't take away the thing that's best. Oh, Santa, Santa, I know folks are talking. The mistletoe is hung and corks are popping. But if you want to keep this party rocking, don't take away my Christmas stocking. Oh, Santa, Santa, it's that time of year when people like to spread the holiday cheer. And if a little someone went and gave you the blues, I'll be the one to put you back in the mood. Oh, Santa, Santa, if you're busy tonight, you can visit when the mood is right. Slide down my chimney in the month of June. I'll still have cookies waiting for you. You can take away the keys to my car. You can even take away my caviar. You can take away my Christmas dress. Don't take away the thing that's best. Oh, Santa, Santa, I know folks are talking. The mistletoe is hung and corks are popping. But if you want to keep this party rocking, don't take away my Christmas stockings.
Some people were asking about where Santa and Mrs. Claus are going to be following the event. Normally we have the Santa house, but we're trying something different this year. So when all of this is done tonight, go right across the street, the Main Street Grill, and Santa and Mrs. Claus will be by the fireplace, so you can get pictures in there, and which will be a little warmer environment. And also, Beauty is across the street by the chamber. Right now, she's outside, and in just a little while, she'll go inside into the window and read stories to you. So when all of this is done after the tree is lit, please don't just run home. Come back over here, get some refreshments, go visit Santa and Mrs. Claus. And as I mentioned earlier, this is not Santa Claus. This is a reasonable facsimile of Santa Claus. The real Santa Claus will be here in just a little while on the fire truck, but this is an important part of this particular performance, so I didn't want to have the little ones confused. So, if you guys are ready, we're going to have a nice performance from Elf Jr. from the North Canton Playhouse.
Our story begins once upon a time in a little village here at the North Pole called Christmas Town. Now, this town is unique for two reasons. One, there's no Starbucks. And two, everyone who lives here is an elf. Christmas elves enjoy themselves by donning gay apparel, or by singing songs in Santa's shop. Of course, I always like it when they sing a Christmas carol. I like it even better when they stop. Night and day they dance and play, they never sleep much either. Would some peace and quiet be a crime? Of course I love each one of them, but Santa needs a breather because they're just so happy all the time. They're oddly ungodly. Cause they're, I swear they're bizarrely happy. But there's an elf called Buddy who makes them look apathetic. He's everybody's buddy, but he'll leave your eardrums ringing.
I'm singing! It's almost Christmas and I'm singing! And I love Santa, so I'm singing! Santa! Santa!
Buddy, you know that just cuts through my brain like a knife.
Sorry. Can I give you a hug?
You ask first, then hug, remember?
Sorry.
Just personal space. Take a breath.
Can I sing now?
Sure.
You know I'm happy all the time. Hello, I'm happy all the time. And Christmas Town is heaven, so hello from Cloud 11. I'm so happy all the time, gung-ho and happy all the time. All the time. Yay, time to go to work, yay!
Buddy, enough. You've got toys to make. The big day is only 2 weeks away.
Did I mention I like attention? Making toys is so fantastic that I shake until I'm spastic. I'm so happy all the time. No, I'm happy all the time. Happy, 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 happy.
It is the time of the season that we like to remember why the season is here, and we have Reverend Eric Strickland with us from Zion UCC to give us a blessing. So if we could get your attention, and also now that we're done with all of the performances here, feel free to come inside here and fill in all this gap, because we want to get as many people in here as possible when Santa and Mrs. Claus arrive, and then you'll also be able to hear the high-lows over here. So Reverend Strickland.
Well, North Canton, on behalf of my congregation, Zion United Church of Christ, right across the street, off of whose grills the hot dogs came this evening, I bring you a very happy Christmas greetings and invite you to fold your hands and bow your heads if you feel so moved, and join me in an attitude of prayer. O giver of light, on this night we invoke your spirit, the Christmas spirit. Bless us with your presence, that we could be people of hope and peace and joy and all of those things that define this Christmas season. Help us in this spirit of Christmas joy to be good neighbors, to be those who take care of our community, those whose spirits this time of year are a little bit more giving. Help us to recognize those whom we pass on the sidewalks and to greet them with a smile, with a Merry Christmas, to lead the way in creating a positive environment in our community. We ask that you would be with us this time of year. May it be a healthy, happy Christmas season for one and all. Bless this community of North Canton as we remember the reason for the season. The greatest gift of all, your love come down to us in human form. We pray all of these things together as one community. Amen.
So at this point in time, Patty and her crew are back. Here are the Hoover High-Lows.
Run, run, run to the manger, run, run, run to the manger, run, run, run to the manger. There's a baby born in Bethlehem. Run, run, run to the manger, run, run, run to the manger, run, run, run to the manger. There's a baby born in Bethlehem. Baby born in Bethlehem. Baby born in Bethlehem. Run, run, run to the manger, run, run, run to the manger, run, run, run to the manger. There's a baby born in Bethlehem. See the tender lamb of peace, baby born in Bethlehem. Promise from eternal years, baby born in Bethlehem. Oh, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Oh, go and tell it on the mountain that there's a baby born in Bethlehem. To the manger, come and see the baby. Run to the manger, come and see the baby. Run to the manger, come and see the baby. Run to the manger, come and see the baby. Run to the manger, come and see the baby. Run to the manger, come and see the baby. Run to the manger, come and see the baby. Run to the manger, come and see the baby. Baby born in Bethlehem. There's a baby born in Bethlehem. There's a baby born in Bethlehem. The holy and the
Thanks to the Hoover HiNotes and HiLows who always put on such a great performance filled with all of our favorite holiday songs. The Hoover HiLows were not the only talent present tonight. The Point Ballet, accompanied by the cast of North Canton's Playhouse, Elf Jr., performed select arrangements that certainly spread joy throughout the entire community.
It looks like the crowd is getting ready for the highlight of the night. Here come Santa and Mrs. Claus, who are taking a break from the North Pole to visit the kids right here in North Canton.
The pair is completing their last stretch of their long journey thanks to the North Canton Fire Department.
After the initial greetings, children are invited to stop by and visit the Clauses. Let's hope all the kids were good this year.
I'm sure no one will be receiving any cold this Christmas in North Canton, Colin. After Mr. and Mrs. Claus get settled in, Mayor Held, along with some special guests, will light the Christmas tree.
All right, I'm bringing the mayor up. Mayor Held is here. He's going to get the high-lows to do. Here comes Santa Claus. He needs all of your help. Santa will be here, then we'll light the tree. All right. Hey, this is a great evening, isn't it? Glad that you're all here. And I'll tell you, we just got word that Santa Claus is ready to come right here so we can light the Christmas tree. Are you kids ready? All right. Well, what we'd like to do is every year when we go to light the Christmas tree, we'd like to select two people that have really represented the city of North Canton with their service to the community, and also those individuals that represent the giving spirit in North Canton. And to introduce our first person, we're going to have Councilman Mark Soretta. He's going to come up because he also arranged for the decoration of the tree. So, Mark Soretta.
Thank you. Thank you. Lighting of the holiday tree is a tradition here in our town. It goes back a long way to 1919 when the first holiday tree was right here at this site on Dr. Steele's front yard. And then it was moved over to the Hoover front lawn for many decades. Many of us, different generations, saw it there. And then a few years ago, it was brought over here to start a new tradition with this tree over here. The community holiday tree is funded entirely by community donations. This year, the tree was updated, you'll notice, with some new bulbs, $500 worth. And we're grateful for the following community members. I wanted to make sure I mentioned their names. They are Scott and Lori Warburton, Dave and Amy Matthey, Mark and Becky Taylor, and Jeff and Beth Esmont. Let's give those folks a warm North Canton community thank you. As Dave said, every year we try to pick members who have made a positive influence on the community, and this year I get to introduce one of them. I get the honor to do that. We are blessed in so many ways here in our town and our community, and our school system ranks right at the top of those things here. Our first honored tree lighter is the principal of Orchard Hill Elementary School. Orchard Hill was one of the 9 schools in Ohio and one of 342 schools nationwide to earn the Blue Ribbon designation given by the U.S. Department of Education. The award is a national designation honoring public and private schools where students achieve a very high learning standard. We are proud of the wonderful teachers and students of Orchard Hill Elementary, and to light the tree is their wonderful leader, Orchard Hill Principal Renee Mance.
Thank you very much. I am certainly honored to be here this evening, and thank you to Mayor Held and to Mr. Soretta for the invitation. Orchard Hill has certainly had an exciting year. I believe that our teachers, our students, our parents all contributed to the success of Orchard Hill. And also, Orchard Hill exemplifies the quality of all of the schools in the city of North Canton. We are so blessed in our community to have such outstanding schools. And on behalf of all of us, we certainly wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
All right, very good. And Renee, if you stay right here. Every time that you go around the city, if you're going to shopping at the Marks Plaza, Bill is the one who developed and owns that. If you look at Washington Square, Bill is the developer that helped develop Washington Square. Also the Sanctuary Grand and Danbury. There's so many different development projects in the city that Bill Lemon has invested in, and he's made things better for the city of North Canton. And also, Bill recently just turned 80 years of age, and so he is still going, and we are very excited about that. And he walks every day, too, over at the mall when the weather's cold. And when it's warmer, it's out in the North Canton trails here in our park system. But what we appreciate most are people like Renee Mans and Bill Lemon and his wife Pearl, everything that they give to the community. So with that, you're going to be our honorary guest to light the Christmas tree. But first, we need Santa Claus. Are you all ready? All right, here we go. If we start singing, I think we can get Santa to come. He landed on the roof
over at the firehouse. So they're going to bring him in on the fire truck, okay? So let's start singing so that Santa can come on down. We'll sing, Here Comes Santa Claus, right?
Come Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes
All right, I hear him coming. Keep singing, keep singing.
Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and
All right, here he comes. Keep singing.
hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
All right, Santa. Woo!
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing.
We have Santa and Mrs. Claus are both here, kids.
Stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing.
All right, Santa.
merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus.
All right, Santa and Mrs. Claus. All right. Here we go. All right, Santa, thank you for coming. And Mrs. Claus. All right, so are you ready to light the tree? All right, now what we have here, we've got our control box. It's got 2 buttons, and we're going to have the lemons and also Renee Mans on the count of 10, right? We'll do our countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. Very good. Isn't that tree beautiful? Beautiful tree. Renee Mans, Bill, and Pearl Lemon, thank you very much. And thank you all for coming here today. Doug, I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right. Santa Claus is out here. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus are going to be at Main Street Grill. So please, if you would, plan on going over there. But it's always been a tradition that the high-lows close with Silent Night. And we have these beautiful candles up here. So if we could get your attention one more time and leave on a very, very somber note, and one for the season, they're going to do Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon Virgin Mother and Child, holy
Well, the tree lighting was another huge success. A lot of this can be accredited to the contributions made by local businesses. And of course, the North Canton City Council helped with the event as well. It's great to know that so many people care about our community.
The Hoover HiNotes and Hi-Los always add such holiday spirit with their great performances. Everything from the speeches to Santa's visit really help make the ceremony special. The annual tree lighting is just another example of why we are so lucky to be part of the great community of North Canton.
It is a tradition that I'm sure will continue for many years to come. From all of us here at NCTV, happy holidays, and thank you for watching.